So if you're like the majority of people out there, you probably hate cardio. Things like running or going on walks for actual exercise, not just for fun, or swimming, biking, stuff like that. So a lot of people have asked me if cardio, just up and getting your body moving basically, is really necessary, or if they can just do weight training, resistance things instead. So I have a bunch of different just facts about, the differences between weight training and cardio. And it's basically just your opinion, what your fitness and health goals are, whether or not you do want to do cardio. For a lot of people it helps, but I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks on what cardio actually does for your body. So a lot of people think that they don't have to do cardio because weight and resistance training builds muscle and muscle burns more fat. So technically, weight training burns more fat and calories in the long run, but cardio burns more calories in a short amount of time because you're just up and moving and get those calories burning. But so that is true that in the long run, weight training will do you better, depending on your fitness related goals, but everyone should be doing some type of resistance training, even if you're doing cardio as well. So yes, muscle does burn fat more, so weight training will help with that, but short-term cardio. Cardio, I've also realized, sometimes just keeps you motivated, even though you might hate it sometimes. When sometimes you're running or whatever, like I always listen to music when I run or go on walks or anything like that, and so that also keeps me motivated because when a really good song comes on and it has like a good beat and you just like want to run to the beat or something like that, and I think I get more motivated like if I'm just not in the mood to really work out and I go on a run, then I will be more motivated to keep pushing harder than if I'm not motivated and I go to the gym to lift weights. I don't know, that's just me, but I think that cardio kind of keeps you on track with fitness if you're not such a motivated person. Even if it's just a couple times a week, you go on a walk or something like that, it will help with overall fitness. So cardio actually just keeps you in line with your overall shape and fitness. It will help you get better basically at everything, especially running. It really helps. It will help you do different high intensity interval training workouts or just different types of workouts that you might do. Also, what cardio does is if you're somebody that's overweight, or even if you're not overweight but you have a little bit of fat, say on your stomach or your arms, your legs, whatever, and you want to get rid of that, no matter how much you spend weight training, that little tiny layer of fat isn't going to go away without some type of cardio. So even if you go on a walk a little bit, like a few times a week like I was saying, then that'll help completely. But you might build muscle underneath that fat, but that fat's not going to go away unless you do some type of cardio workout. Also with especially running and walking, it helps your bones grow a little bit stronger, so in the long run, even if you go on a walk or run once a week or something, it will definitely help overall with your shape and fitness, and therefore live longer because you'll be less prone to different injuries that you might have. So basically, if your fitness goal is to just be, in good shape, be fit and healthy, then what I'd say from just my opinion and what I know is that weight training is your base. That should be what you focus on because in the long run it's going to do you better than cardio will. But cardio helps 100%. It will make it just so much easier for everything if you do some cardio. But there's a lot of, especially guys out there that want to just get really big and bulky and muscles and stuff like that. And I totally understand that. So maybe instead of doing just normal running or walking, you add some resistance to that. You do high intensity interval training, which is a mix of cardio and resistance. Oh my god, I'm talking so fast. Resistance training. I got it. Or you do different things, like if you are walking or running, go up a hill, go hike, but instead of just walking, run, something like that, where you're using more muscle, but you're also just getting your body moving to do some cardio too. And then for ladies out there, that a lot of girls, you know, you just want to be skinny. That's basically all. You don't want to lift weights because you're like, yeah, I'll get bulky and stuff. That's not true. If you lift weights, it'll give you a toned look and be skinny. You won't get bulky. And even if you start to get bulky, you can always just tone it down a little bit. Don't lift like super duper heavy weights every single time. Do less weight, more reps, or if you want to do medium weight, medium reps, that will give you just a nice toned look. Like, I lift weights all the time. That's my main thing. I mean, I'm also in track, so I do a lot of running also. But when I'm not at track, the only workouts I really do at home are just weight training. I don't really do any other cardio besides at practices and meets for track. So, and before that, I would just focus on weight training. Definitely doesn't get me bulky. Like, I want to gain muscle, so like, I want to be a little bit bigger, I guess, but a lot of girls just want to be skinny, and weight training won't make you bulky. Please stop thinking that. It's not true or anything. But so I don't suggest that you only do cardio, which a lot of girls do. They only run, they only walk, they only bike, they just only do cardio, and that's not the way to go either, because that'll just burn more calories. If, you know, say you had Thanksgiving dinner and then the next day you go on a really long run or something, that's perfectly fine because you want to burn off all those turkey and pie calories or whatever. But in the long run, cardio and just running isn't gonna do you a whole great amount of good work. Okay, so basically, after all this talking I've done, what I'm trying to say is that cardio will burn calories and help your fitness short term, and weight training will help you keep off the calories and fat for long-term overall fitness for your whole life. And also, if you're only weight training, you should add a little bit of cardio in there, because it does just help everything kind of come together. But also weight training, if you're only doing cardio, then weight training will help everything come together too. So it's kind of just, they're intertwined with each other. You should be doing both. But if you're one person that likes one more than the other, then you can do that one more than the other. Just try and do the other one once, twice a week, something like that. So yeah, they all help each other, and I don't know what else to say. So from here, it's just a matter of opinion, basically, what your goals are. Like, for me, I would say that cardio isn't needed that much, but I love track, and that's what I do, and so I obviously have to do a lot of cardio, and I'm totally okay with that because track is super fun and I love it. So but it just depends on what you want to do when you're older, or how you want your life to be, and just your overall fitness, what you want. So leave your comments down below, and I want to hear what you guys are going to do. If you think that cardio is needed, if you don't, from all the facts that I've given you. Also, maybe what your fitness or health related goals are, what you're striving for in the future, and yeah, I'd really like to hear that. So leave those down below, give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and watch all my other videos. If you have any requests, leave them down below too. Follow my Instagram and Twitter, and I also made a Snapchat, if you guys are wondering, and I post all like recipes and some workouts I do on that, so I will link those down below, and also my Snapchat username and all that. So tell me how you like this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!